To approach it too. They've got to approach each game as if it's a must-win situation. The attention to detail has to be there. They've got their leader back now. Second game back after missing 13 against the Bulls in a losing effort. He led them in scoring with 19 points. Played 30 minutes, so obviously the foot wasn't an issue. Timing may have been a little bit, but I'd look for him to get that back tonight. But the key to this team is Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis on Sunday had 15 points, but look at the numbers that I'm going to talk about. 8 field goal attempts. When Anthony Davis gets less than 10 field goal attempts, the team is not very good. But when he gets 10 or more field goal attempts, the winning percentage goes up quite a bit.
Be aggressive as he comes back to his hometown of Chicago. Now the Bulls are currently 10th in the Eastern Conference, and barring a collapse, they are going to be in the play-in. Beat the Lakers handily on Sunday, then lost. Our referees tonight, John Goebel, Ben Taylor, Jason Goldenberg.
The Lakers are really making good decisions out of the double team. There's a secondary defender, 2 quick passes, open man in the corner, and Vandy knocks down the triple.
Shooting 29% on the year. He's now 5 for 23 as a Laker from downtown. So Troy Brown Jr., who's been starting a bunch of games, obviously. He stayed in the starting 5 the other night, had made 14 straight starts. He's in off the bench, and so is Rui Hachimura. As mentioned, he was the odd man out of the rotation in the last game. Vucevic. It's been all about Vuce here in the first quarter. He's got all the points, every one of their points. Nobody else has scored.
And if they can do that the rest of the game, the Lakers have a good chance.
They got a good chance. 14-point Laker lead. 2.5 to play. First kick in Chicago. Davis doubled up that time. They knocked it away.
Yeah, that was a foul.
Certainly seemed like it. On the outside, going to be short. So Chicago continues their cold shooting from downtown, just 1 for 7. Beasley stopped, pop, in and out, heartbreak. Tapped by Hachimura, taken by Patrick Williams out of Florida State.
You know, there's still 2 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Lakers have put up 29.
This one of 10 games in the NBA. Vucevic all the way. He's got 15 in the quarter. Timeout.
Timeout more than anything. Darvin Ham wants to know why Anthony Davis didn't get the whistle in his favor on their last trip down. But Vucevic off to a great start, but not as good as the Lakers start as they lead on the scoreboard by a bunch, 29-17.
Now Lakers have been spreading it around. It's almost all Nick Vucevic for Chicago. Lakers up big. And the statue, of course, his airness outside the United Center. All right, Taco Bell take for tonight. How well has Chicago been playing defense? In fact, since the All-Star break, after the game on Sunday against the Lakers, they were still rated #1 defensive efficiency after the break. Then I mentioned he fell apart, or they fell apart, rather, should I say, against the Clippers on Monday.
And you can see by that graphic there, from top to
T-Mobile coast to coast. Well, Ben Simmons going to get shut down. Boy, what a career he has had. Not what anybody thought it would be. Okay, these are sources. It's not official. D-Wade, Dirk, Powell, Tony Parker, Becky Hammond, and Pop elected to the Hall of Fame. They haven't lost with KD in the lineup. Have the Suns. He's only been there for a couple of games. He will return tonight. By the way, Minnesota, they're missing, what, 2 or 3 players this evening, but they have been on a roll, and Minnesota will be the next Lakers opponent.
Well, speaking of being on a roll, the Bulls are on a roll. Lakers have got to somehow stop this roll as they come out with, looks like 4 of their starters, as Troy Brown Jr. is on the court.
Austin Reeves returns for the first time since he went to the bench. 27-9 over the last 9 minutes.
Well, now the Lakers have, you know, with Vanderbilt, look at this long ball. Wow. That's what you set up out of a timeout?
Maybe
wow.
Not. Trying to look and see what Billy Donovan's reaction is. Davis for the Lakers in the front court. 6.5 to play here in the first half of action. They knock it away from Reeves. Levine, LeBron's there, but no way he's going to challenge that. Oh, man, it's going to cost him a basket. Well, they just ran into each other. That was unfortunate. AD and Beasley, the collision, the turnover. more points off of turnovers. They continue to pile up. Davis spinning, baseline, 10-footer short. Vucevic has the rebound. Final minute of the third quarter. So the Lakers were in charge early, and Chicago has battled back here in the third. Oh, the crossover by White. Lost the defender, Zach LaVine. Caruso doing some work underneath, but is there a foul?
You should be on Caruso.
Yeah, Alex. And he's exasperated in his anxiety to make a play. The 57-year-old Billy Donovan.
I thought you were going to say the 57-year-old Alex Caruso.
The way he looks.
No.
A little bit, no. Come on. The Caruso. Champion. Purple and gold.
Still looks like he's like 21 or so.
29 years old, though, now for Alex. By the way, speaking of Caruso,